What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV. It's finished here in Tottenham. Tottenham 1, Brighton 4. But look, we end the season as European champions.
Yeah.
Last game of the season here, and look, such a great vibe around the place today. As soon as you walked in, you sensed the occasion. People lining the concourse. Unbelievable noise coming out of this stadium today. And I think the moment of the day just encapsulated. When we go 4-1 down, and you just hear the stadium just get up, flags waving.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And,
it was crazy.
A sense of European champions today, Danny.
It was crazy. Like, the game didn't matter to anyone. Not the players, not the manager, maybe Ange, but really, honestly and truly, no one really cared about it. Not even the fans. Like you said, we were cheering even when they scored the fourth goal. Yeah. We got up and started. Everyone was still singing
That's
"Champions of Europe."
Yeah.
Never seen that, and it's like it was incredible. I think the vibe was so good between Spurs fans today. Just on the game, very quickly, I'll say that earlier before. It was funny that I hadn't seen Johnson take on a man all season. And it's like, it seems like he's probably still hungover from like the last few days. It's the first time we've seen him take on a man. He's like defending well. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, surprisingly, I thought we started quite fast. And then we got that early goal from the penalty from Dom Solanke. Nice little move. Sarr playing Tell in behind and Tell getting the penalty. And I thought there was a few little nice moves in the first half, which quite surprised me. I thought, how are these players doing it? They must be so, I don't know how. So hungover from these last 3 or 4 days.
There was
of
some
playing,
nice little football as well, with little moments.
But I think it definitely took its toll in the second half. You could see that they battered us. 4 goals in the second half, and we pretty much just didn't come out.
No, we didn't. I think the game was done at half time for the Spurs boys. So look, it's not about the result today, as we know. Some of us didn't really pay attention too much. I didn't even see the fourth goal. It was that crazy.
It was an unbelievable height.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard it was an unbelievable goal. But it's just the atmosphere today around the ground, right in the stadium. It's just unbelievable. I think it's.
And that's what it's all about today. I mean, forget about the game, forget about the scoreline. It was all about celebrating the team and the achievement that they've just done. European champions, Europa League champions. And I think the fans, you can see just suddenly everyone is back on side of this football club. The good vibes are back. Never mind where we finished in the league this season. We've brought home the glory. Yeah. We finally know what it is to sing that song. My eyes have seen the glory of the Cups of White Hart Lane. Because we've seen it. We've brought home a major European trophy. We've brought a major trophy to Tottenham Hotspur. And it's just a momentous occasion. It really is.
Unbelievable. It's something that, and obviously because we were there, it's something just so different. Just to feel that, what's like being inside that stadium, feeling how it was to see them win it on the 90th minute or 97th minute, the final whistle blows, and then just pure euphoria. So many different emotions from everyone. It was just pure euphoria. And even today, it was just a good vibe all day.
Yeah.
Couldn't have asked for a better end to the season, regardless of the result today.
I'll give credit to the players anyway, just to getting out there on the pitch with the state that we saw them in over the last 2 days.
God, all of them were
like Brennan Johnson, see the state that he was in, and he's on that pitch.
Even Son, and his son as well.
Yeah, but Son didn't get on the pitch today.
I know, because he was probably too smashed.
Yeah. But no, it's great to see them back in N17, like on the pitch inside the stadium, parading the trophy around. I mean, Sonny just looked on top of the world, didn't he?
He did. I mean, he deserves it for the type of person he is. He's come so close so many times in this club in the last 10 years, and now being the first Korean player to captain and win a major European trophy is unbelievable for him.
Yeah.
Another stat, another record that is don't think anyone's ever going to beat.
Yeah, probably.
So he'll go down in the history books in Europe and for Tottenham as well. So
you know who as well, like Ange Postecoglou. Me and you've had our words to say about him all season.
We have.
Like plenty of other Tottenham fans, a lot of Spurs fans. I think the majority now are getting back on board with Ange Postecoglou. You can call it a flip-flop, you can call it what you want, but when a manager delivers success that we've been craving for so long, it's hard not to get back on board. And the way the stadium sung for him today, the way that he was parading the trophy around and having fun with the fans and his name being sung. I think it's the first time in this stadium that his name's been sung probably since, for a while, for a long time. So it's nice to see that moment like right in front of your eyes.
It is. It's a really lovely thing. And with Ange, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I haven't seen Daniel Levy's speech, so I don't know. I'll have to read it. But I know you mentioned, I think, something about we have to like
use this as a springboard.
use it as a springboard. That's it. So whatever that means, that could mean changing the manager, going in a different direction. That could mean backing him and getting him more experienced players. Well, time will tell. And look, for me with Ange, I think he deserves a chance because of what he's done, regardless that he has been so bad. But we can't forget he's been terrible in the Premier League for the last 20 months, right? He has been a joke. But he's won a trophy, and if they do decide to give him a chance,
they will. You can't.
Yeah,
after what he's given this football club over the last 72, whatever it is, the last like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
You cannot just stand there and sack him. Like, you just can't.
Unless there's a mutual agreement. Unless Daniel Levy looks at the overall time and feels like the Premier League was atrocious, and he doesn't feel that he's going to be able to do better.
Like living through the parade and then living through the final.
Of course, it can change everything. But look, I'm happy with every decision they go with. If they go in a new direction, let's see if hopefully they can bring a good manager who's going to take us to the next level, right? Like what Levy's saying, uses a springboard. Yeah. But if it is Ange, then he's got to back him the right way, and not just young players. I want to see what Ange said, experienced players.
Experienced players, and that's what we need.
Players that are like Eze quality, like those. We need like 3, 4, 5 of those type of players. Yeah. Not exactly Eze. I'm saying like quality of that quality. Like in the midfield, we need a whole new front three. Because that front three is not good enough for Champions League.
Yeah.
No way.
But look, long old season, done and dusted. 22
Tough
losses,
season.
finishing 17th in the league, but we do end it with silverware, with a European trophy.
The fact that
have you ever seen Arsenal with a European Cup?
Never. They'll never sing that. Champions of Europe, they'll never sing that. But do you know as well, the fact that it's only Spurs can do this, right? Finish the league with the most amount of losses for a team that hasn't been relegated and go and win a European Cup. Only Spurs can do that. No one else. No one else.
It's quite unbelievable. But look, like I said before, the season done and dusted. Time to calm down now, get over the summer. Hopefully Spurs can do the right business and go into this next season strong. And I hope the likes of Sonny are still going to be here next season. And we saw Richarlison today on the pitch. I thought he looked a bit emotional. I don't know if that's a goodbye or it's just because we won a cup and he's getting over his hangover or something. But
maybe it's both.
I think it's important to recognise and be happy and keep celebrating the achievement of what the Europa League is. But we need to really make sure that we go into next season in the right kind of strength and proper prepare ourselves for next season, because it's going to be harder than this season. We've got Champions League football.
Definitely.
So we need to prepare ourselves in the right way. Let's hopefully Daniel Levy will stay true to his word and say that we need to use this as a springboard and back Ange with experienced players. So that's the main thing that I'm looking for going into the summer. But it's going to be a long and happy summer where we can celebrate and glow all summer with this European trophy.
It's going to be brilliant.
Because I'm buzzing. I haven't had a smile off my face pretty much since the final whistle, and I don't think that smile's going to go for a long time.
It's not, and it's just even more funny watching Arsenal fans try to diminish this tournament, one that they can't even win, and even their own fans, like big up to Lee Gunner as well, who's saying how Arsenal fans are shameless. They can't even beat the teams that they had the chances to in the last couple of years.
Yeah, they go out to the likes of Olympiacos
and Villarreal.
Like
so what can I say? It's not winning in Europe. It's not for everyone.
But that's it. Us over and out for the season. Danny, have a very good summer, my friend.
Thank you, man.
I'm sure I'll see you around.
Definitely.
But yeah, last game of the season. We'll see you all very soon. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always,
come on, you Spurs.